The playoffs roll on. It's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Indiana Pacers. Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pacers coming into play. They lead this 5-game series 2 games to none. And now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Turns and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Pacers control. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Adetokunbo, and throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Adetokunbo. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Adetokunbo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Bucks basketball. Driving right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Adetokunbo. Giannis! miss. Antetokounmpo, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Indiana basketball. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And the finish, slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Bucks at the controls. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Through 3, hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Got it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
It was great to watch in both teams.
To Jaylen Brown. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Brown, down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nice pass to set things up. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Pacers with the possession. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Jaylen Brown. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Milwaukee with the basketball. To Jaylen Brown. Curling inside. A drive by Brown, but he can't finish. And look out. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Has a chance. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks to the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Great feed, sets it up, slams it down.
And easy two, get back on defense.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Indiana with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw, good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Here comes the screen. The monster stuff. The touch at the rim. Count it. Deep three at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Pacers came out aggressive and scored a lot of points.
Keeping up with this pace will be tough, but not impossible. I think they'll find a way to keep it going.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Adetokunbo. Off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Gets to the basket and scores.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Drummond snares the rebound. Screen coming.
Flashing. Bump him.
To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Baseline drive. Adetokunbo knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Oladipo. Josh Jackson, deep right corner. Oladipo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nice swat that time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And counted at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
to Jackson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Greek Freak for two. Wide open look, won't go.
Hey, lock up.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Pacers have the lead. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They have to Adetokunbo. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. If that's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
Over to the right side. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Pacers control. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. To Adetokunbo. Great dish to set it up. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's Indiana basketball. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Giannis Adetokunbo with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Not today. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. To Adetokunbo. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
A 19-footer at the buzzer. This one to the Pacers. They're moving on. Next stop, the Eastern Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused with this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in their hands. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.